All right, boys, big game this week. We're taking on a division rival, the 6-7. I'm pushing 30. It's really not that funny. Okay, maybe it's a little bit funny. It's not that funny. A couple weeks ago, we played. I don't know what's wrong with me. We played this guy a couple weeks ago. Super high scoring affair. We came away with the dub. He's going to be a little bit more motivated this time around. Plus, he knows how we like to play. This is really his last chance to fight for a playoff spot. We're still fighting for one as well. Again, we have no chance of winning the AFC East. I mean, maybe, but almost entirely unlikely. I believe the Dolphins might still be undefeated. If we take a look here, actually, no, they did lose. They're 12-1. The Ravens are 13-1. They beat the Bengals. So pretty surprising news right there. To end our season, we play the Bills, we play the 1-seeded Ravens, the 2-seeded Dolphins at the end of the season, and then the Jets, who just beat the shit out of us a couple weeks ago. So really tough schedule coming up. We have to win this game. We have to give ourselves some breathing room here just in case we do drop one of the next couple games. But obviously, I shouldn't even be planning for that situation. I should just be trying my absolute hardest to win every game. If we take an updated look at the playoff picture, again, we do have the 1-seeded Ravens. Now, I believe the Dolphins beat them, so they do have the tiebreaker. It's just that the Ravens guy already played his game. So the Dolphins will still be the 1 seed, I believe. The Ravens will be the 2. Over on the NFC side of things, the Cardinals are the 1 seed. So a little surprise right there, if I'm being honest. All right, so 2 weeks ago, you guys can see we got the 24-13 win over the Giants. This is another important note right here. That actually wasn't a real user. That was the previous commissioner of the league. The guy messaged me halfway through the season and said, "I'm done," and then just transferred commissioner to me. So left me in kind of a tough spot, if we're being honest. Plus, we had a dev game that week. That's what I'm going to throw up on the screen right now. Kyle Williams, for a chance to go up to superstar, we have to get him 10 receptions and I believe 150 yards. Again, this happened a couple days ago. You guys will see it on the screen. I don't know what the exact objective is. We got to get him the ball a ton. It's going to carry over to our next user game, which is obviously right now. So big game for us. We got to win. We got to get Kyle Williams superstar abilities. That would help us beat man coverage a lot. Plus, he would probably blossom next season as a young rookie. So really exciting, but it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. I just said the same thing twice in 2 different ways, but I just wanted to drive that point home. Let's go ahead, jump into the game, and hopefully move on to 10-4. This is a super critical game for us. All right, boys. Kyle Williams is the name of the game, and we got him with the cover 4 bomb up top. Kyle Williams finds pay dirt early, boys. Come on, man. Let's go. What a start. What a start for the Rook. No way. No. Okay. I have the worst special teams unit on the face of the planet. Come on, come on. Now, the downside to the Bills in real life and in this game, they do not have guys who can beat man coverage consistently. Kincaid, Shakir, Coleman, all these guys are great for zone coverage, but they are not going to be able to consistently beat man coverage. We've switched to a man scheme lately. I don't know what the hell is going on with my slot corner over here, Carlton Davis. He's just in a really odd position, giving up way too much leverage. I'll manually move him back. I don't really want to have to do that. And I don't know why that's happening, to be honest with you. Drag wide open. Really? Dawson Knox is flying Christian Gonzalez like that? That's the one guy that just can't get beat. Like, he has to run that route for Dawson Knox every single time. We gave up the post as well. I think he might actually be running Kincaid at receiver. So he's running both tight ends, which is, I mean, pretty smart. I don't think he has any other good receivers on this team outside of Shakir and Coleman. Okay, so this guy's going to audible a ton. Let's stem down this hard flat here all the way. Oh, he's going to run the RPO. Marcus Jones, nice tackle. Big-time tackle, baby. Come on. Yeah, this guy plays like a crackhead. He's like your average butt head-to-head sweat. A lot of audibling. Maybe I have some type of shell on or something. Bunch X nasty, bunch tight end, running the meta. And that's great defense right there, boys. Come on. Okay, I put on a cover 0 shell. And I don't know what the actual shit is going. My defense is just fucked. Like, it's just, like, whoa. What was that guy? I run this defense all day in MUT, and then for like I'm not saying that it has to work in CFM because of it, but like the alignment is wrong, the leverage is wrong. I don't know what happened. There was a patch today, but like I literally played. Now, obviously, we do have to force feed Kyle Williams, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to ignore the wide open player right there. We'll dump it down to Travian Henderson. I think at some point he's probably going to catch on to the fact that we're just peppering Kyle Williams. So, one, we have to distribute the ball a little bit, and then two, we can't be too obvious at a wide open. I just gave you a whole speech on, and I just passed up a wide open touchdown and thrown a double coverage. So maybe I'm an idiot. I'm going to go back to this. There's no way he gives it up again this time. He doesn't. Kyle Williams, reception, move the chains, 2 catches, and then 77 yards, well, about 70 yards for Kyle Williams. So we'll have to keep track in our head. I will check at halftime. I mean, he's just not going to give up the seam anymore. I would like to go back to that, but there's literally no way. He's manning up every time. So I think what I'm going to do, because he's going to be focused on that the entire time, is I'm just going to go ahead and bounce Kyle Williams inside or outside. Let's move him outside here. He'll be on the inside when we flip, which is what I'm going to do here. So we're gonna do that. He's going to man up the seam every time. It's going to allow our other zones to get open. Let's just drag Kyle Williams here and then hit him right off the rip. Pretty aggressive switch stick from him right there. Almost made a nice play, but Kyle Williams turns it upfield for another nice gain. Let's go slant on Kyle Williams this time. We're just throwing a bunch of different routes at him with Kyle. Just peppering him with different routes, different depths, trying to get him to rock. Okay, I got to give it to my wide open tight end. We can't lose this game while I'm too busy focusing in on just giving the ball to Kyle Williams. We've done that so many times in CFM over the years. Lost games where we're trying to get dev games because we're getting too cute. So I'm going to try not to make that mistake. I know I'm going to do something stupid later in the game, but I'm going to try my absolute hardest not to, I promise. Yeah, they're lined up really dumb, and that man a lot. I wonder if maybe he's doing something to mess up the alignment. Maybe it was something to do with the 2 tight end package that he had. That's the only thing I can think of. He doesn't have it on anymore, but it might have already done its damage. Honestly, I think that's what it is. It has to be something he's doing. Dude, everything's just fucking disconnected. This is so fucking annoying. This is the problem with running man coverage, is sometimes these dudes are just fucking all over the place. So I might just give up the man for now and just come back to this later. So my brain is just absolute mush at the moment. Nah, good dot. Good dot in the corner. Okay, well, I might just give up a lot of points this game if we're being completely honest. Like, look at, why is this guy... Okay, I messed that up as well. Why is... I don't know, dude. Everything is complete... I don't have a zone over here. Okay, well, I'm just going to run stock... Dude, what is going on with my defense? Bro, this guy glitched my defense or something. Like, even my zones are running across the field and shit. Bro, what? Tackle, please? Okay, I'm going to try not to get super frustrated this game, although I feel like it might be too late. I mean, everything is completely messed up, whether it's man or zone. My entire defense is just screwed. Okay, all right, well, we're fine. We're going to lock it in. We're going to dial it in. I might just come out and field goal block and just play only offense this game and just win on the last drive. Dude, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm going to be honest. I deadass don't even know what to say right now. Okay, it looks like everybody's in the spot that I want them in. Really good recognition of that slide route. He's really going to that a lot, whether it's in bunch X nasty or the trip side end. That's his biggest, focus on offense right now, is that running back on the slide route across the field, which is smart. I'm not really doing a great job of putting a man on him, and even when I am, he's fighting through too much traffic. He's getting bumped. He's not accelerating quickly enough, even if he's not getting bumped. So I do like that route. He is utilizing that very effectively at the moment. We're just going to have to be aggressive with that switch stick, I think. And that's exactly what we did right there. We did a really nice job to limit that to no gain. And I think if we can force a negative play here or an incompletion, we put him in a tough spot. It's going to be 3rd and long. I already have an idea of what I'm going to call if we do, in fact, get there. But let's focus on that happening first. Tackle. Tackle, tackle, stand him up. This is where we have to play defense. My goal line defense cannot be, this formation cannot be messed up. This one cannot. So this is where we have to play defense. Oh boy. Oh boy. This guy loves to audible. Holy smokes. And I didn't get on my linebacker. I'm going to have brain damage after this game, dude. All right, we'll get a stop eventually. I'm going to stop complaining, but dude, wow, this has been an irritating game so far on defense with everybody just not where they're supposed to be. But you know, we're still in command here. Normally I would try to make this the last drive, but again, with us trying to get Kyle Williams a ton of yards and receptions, I think that would be stupid. Let's go backside in route. Kyle Williams, nice touch right there. Let's go. Let's go Kyle Williams up the seam here. Backside drag, hits our lineman in the helmet, and it's 4th and 1. All right. Not in a great spot here. I think we go RPO here, boys. I'm going to be honest. And this is kind of risky. Kind of risky, but if we get the blocks, it's going to pay off. Kyle Williams. Why are you so slow, Kyle? Let's go, man. Run, baby. Touchdown number 2 for the kid. He's got to be close to his yard objective at this point. Still need quite a few more receptions. Again, a challenging fucking goal, but that's a big-time play for a multitude of reasons. Let's see if we can figure something out defensively here. Okay, plan C. I look at the, like, this guy's doing something to glitch my defense. Look at my slot corner in just standard man press. He's lined up 5 yards outside of him. There's no other explanation for what's even going on at the moment. Deep breaths, K-Mac. Deep fucking breaths, buddy. Deep breaths. Okay, we changed the shell. It looks like we have better alignment now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop the RPO with man press. I feel like I should be able to. There we go. Maybe I need to run more man press. We finally get our defensive line, and look what happens. Good things happen. Great things happen. We're going to run the same thing here. I believe that was Milton Williams getting the pressure. Look, the boys are aligned exactly the way I wanted to, man. I'm going to get erect. That was I could have described that differently, but honestly, it's totally fine. Curl routes. Let's go, Marcus Jones. Come on, baby. Way to knock that shit out, man. Come on. Booty, nice catch. Come on. All right, slant. Kyle Williams here. That's our main read. Hopefully gets stuck in the line or bites on the backside drag, which we've hit a few times. Post wide open. Okay, he's just not giving up anything from the receivers at the moment. The tight end is absolutely wide, though, so I think we're just going to have to go to him at some point. Although I will say right here, he is definitely enticing me to run this RPO. And this is an easy way to get receptions. Very easy way to just farm receptions. Well, I did say earlier I was going to do something stupid trying to force feed the ball to Kyle Williams. I did say that, so can you judge me? I'm not sure that you can. This guy fucking loves this route. Oh my God. His entire offense is just that route out of 2 different formations. Yeah, I was going to say I'm really surprised that he wouldn't call a timeout there. He ends up doing it, but we just can't let him in the end zone here. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. 3rd and 14. Get him to 4th down here, gentlemen. The man-to-man is cagey. Maybe I should have been doing this before. Shade down man, safety help. This is beautiful. We do have to be a little bit careful about, again, the slide route. I don't think he has one in this formation. Let's shade Coleman inside. Wow. McCollum needs a map. Just got lost. Lost on the play. Blocks the running back. Blocks the running back. Could have been intentional grounding with a 10-second runoff. Would have put him out of field goal range. Although, to be honest, where he's at right now is definitely fringe field goal range. I'm not sure how far he can actually kick from. I believe Prater's the Bills kicker. I could be wrong. I'm actually not really sure, if I'm being honest. Let's stay down here again. Same thing. I'm going to probably just use the guy manned up to the running back and hope he doesn't send him out. He did block him last play. He's got no timeouts, too, so anything in the middle of the field could end the half. I'm going to shade the tight end out. Really nice play. We're on the Texas route. He had the seam wide open for a touchdown. Tackle inbounds. That should do it, boys. Wow, he had the seam wide open. Lack of awareness on my part. Should have switched it to the deep half, but he didn't see it. We keep our 7-point lead going into half. I will check stats out of half here and see how many receptions we have with Kyle. Okay, so receiving 6 receptions, 159 yards. 4 more, boys, is all we need for Kyle Williams to go up to superstar. But we got to win the game as well. So let's lock it in the second half. Let's play a good, clean half. No more turnovers. Goes run, and we're there. Chase on to blow it up. Come on, baby. Yep, that's a good adjustment right there. I flatted the outside corner and just left that guy unmanned, and we gave up 8 yards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a slightly annoying route to defend against. There's no doubt about it. I feel like I made a really good adjustment in anticipation of it coming. And I made a great tackle that time, baby. Come on, come on. We got to battle. We got to battle the frustration because we're facing a lot of it right now, right? We got off on the wrong foot. That first quarter was pretty tilting with trying to get our defense to align right. Then we do something stupid, throwing in a completely unnecessary interception. And now I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. I think I'm just going to double flat. I mean, this guy flips and audibles more than any other human being I have ever played in my entire life. It is a mind-numbing amount of flips and audibles every single play. Wow, that's insane. Threads the needle right there. I thought that was pretty good defense. I think we just live with that result. Good play. All right, I'm going to drop this linebacker into a hard fly and then stem him all the way down. My only goal, again, is to take away the slide route. It's not there this time. He blocks his running back. What? Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I hard fly to the guy who was manned up on the tight end. I was like, what the fuck? I was so confused, but that makes a lot more sense. I think I'm just going to use the safety down here. Run, and Chazon is having a nice game off that left edge, especially against the run. Going back to man coverage here. Purple there. Purple here on my user. Just going to pass commit, shade inside as well. The purples, we can pass, or we can route commit inside because if they run outside routes, you know, the 2 purples will be there. Obviously, my user is one of them. All right, come on, buddy. Come on. What you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Everything's caged. Everything's fucking caged. Give me that shit. Alex MF Austin, baby. Throw the block. Throw the block. Good defense. Running the routes for him right now. This shaded down man coverage is doing wonders. Not really a defense I usually run. And I'm starting to think that maybe I need to mix it in more because clearly this guy doesn't like it. We're going back to level sail here. Just overload the left side of the field. And Kyle Williams gets his 7th reception. I think we maybe go bubble here for his 8th. I think he might fall asleep if we just flip it very quickly and then dump it down immediately. Shit, he was waiting for it. We do hand it off. Right decision. Henderson fights forward for the first down as well. Dude, he's starting to catch on to all my plays. We're going to have to start getting a little bit more creative. I think what I'm going to do here is cross the outside guy. We'll slant Diggs and then drag Henry. We're just trying to occupy his user, create good spacing. He noticed it. He had a decent switch stick right there, but without seeing that play before, there's just no way he's going to be able to pick up on that. I believe that's Kyle Williams' 8th reception. We're going to the backside dig once again for number 9. Just don't throw a pick, K-Mac. He's stuck on his D-line. Kyle Williams, tough catch, number 9. We're going to flip this and then go slant Kyle Williams. We've tried this a few times. Actually, I might be able to go streak here. Kyle Williams at the seam with that safety. Bad leverage. Right up the seam. Kyle Williams avoids the diving tackler for his 10th reception of the game. His 3rd touchdown and probably over 200 yards now. I'm almost positive we've locked up the superstar dev. Now from this point forward, we're going to focus on playing good defense. bend but not breaking, keeping everything in front of us, and limiting the turnovers as well. We're going to get this ball back at some point. We got to make sure we don't do anything stupid with it. Let's just play good defense this drive, gentlemen. Make a tackle. Let's start by making a tackle here. Great hit. Chase on once again. Having a monster game for us. He goes run, which is a little surprising. Kyle Duggar takes a terrible pursuit angle. Gives up quite a big run. I guess you can't really blame him for running right there then if it's that effective. Let's go cover 3 here. Let's go cover 3. Corner route. Gonzo. There's nothing to pull you, Gonzo. You got to play that a little bit better there, buddy. Also, I may or may not have had 12 wings and an entire cheese bread right before this game. Let's just say we need to finish this thing ASAP. ASAP, no Rocky. I'm watching... No, I'm not. Wow, I thought that was going to be a cross. Kyle Duggar comes across, but isn't able to knock it out. Thought he might have had a chance. What a route. What a throw. What a catch. That was huge for my opponent before the 4th quarter as well. Let's see if he actually ends up going for 2 here. He might be in down 2 possessions. He is going to do that. This is actually a pretty big play. This is a pretty big play for us. I'm not really sure what to expect. Maybe a zig on the right. No, he's going to audible out of it. He's going to go 5 wide. It's got to be some sort of in-cutting route, maybe a backside post. I'm just sitting on... Oh, he goes QB blast, and Josh Allen gets decapitated. Decapitated. Come on, boys. Let's fucking go. We keep the 8-point lead again. That's big. I love being up 8. Being up 6 is a little bit scary because you know if you turn it over, they're probably going to clock you. All they need is 7. They don't even have to go for 2, and you're dead. Afton Chisholm right here, the 86 speed rookie wide receiver. Just hang on to the ball for dear life, buddy. I do want to get Kyle Williams one more touch just to be safe. Just to be safe. But a drive here, take some time off the clock, get points. He's not going to give up the seam streak again. We're going to go slant. The audible's at the last second. Slant wide open. Kyle Williams almost gets the outside edge, but that should lock it up for us. Drake May over 300 yards as well. Now we can do whatever we want. Let's just focus on getting to field goal range, protecting the football. Table route wide open. Henderson. Nice pickup of 6. I'm really scared. This guy's going for the peanut punches right now. But if I'm scared of it, I'm going to manifest it happening. So we just got to play the way we usually play. If we fumble, it's just unlucky. I shouldn't even be putting this energy into the universe at the moment. We're going to look to Kyle Williams here on the zig. I do like this a lot. This is a nice little play. Just cooked it up on the spot. Kyle Williams does get open late, but because it opened up late, he's able to get pressure in there. Good defense. Not going to happen. Drake May's got some decent speed, but I don't think he's fast enough here. We do get out of bounds to prevent the fumble, but it's a big play for us. 4th and 2. We get this. We probably win. We don't. He definitely has a chance to come back, so we got to call our best play here. I think I'm going to switch it up and audible to trip side end for the very first time this game. Usually the offense we run, but he hasn't seen it this game. I'm going to stem up this outside curl and then just snap it as fast as possible. Get this going. Curl route open on the break. Diggs, nice click on. Come back to it. Aggressive catch it. That is a game-winning user click on right there, boys. You allow him to make any type of contact on that curl, and typically it gets knocked out. So a fantastic job. He's probably going to anticipate the run. But Henderson follows his blockers, does a nice job. Le'Veon Bell-esque patience right there. I think I'm going to try the RPO. There's just no way he doesn't sit on it, especially with this being flipped to the right. Actually, this is a spot where he's going to give up the out route. Hunter Henry staying in bounds. Nice job. Nice job, man. Move the chains. Let's go back to this again. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out in the same defense, if he tries to bait me by dropping his end Bosa into a hard flat. He doesn't do that, but he does move his guy into a spot where he's able to play. He's going to burn a timeout as well. Quick snap here. Look slant. Slant wide open possession catch. Fall forward. Stephon Diggs. Nice catch. Nice catch. All right, 2-minute warning here. He's got 2 timeouts. I think we just go 3 runs, kick our 3, and move on to 10 and 4. We got to play a little pussy. I'm going to be honest. I've been trying so hard. You guys would be proud of me. I've been playing my training every week. Like, I've been doing the fucking drills, which is not something I've ever done. because apparently people get a lot of dev upgrades from those. I just haven't with Drake May. Also, they just did an update yesterday or today with the patch, and they gave a bunch of dudes superstar, and they didn't give Drake May, the MVP front runner at the moment, superstar abilities, which is, I mean, fucked up if we're being honest. This man absolutely should have abilities. It's disrespectful that he doesn't. Let's go up the middle here. Henderson actually does win the tackle battle. He's still falling forward. All right, let's go ahead, run this all the way down. Kick our 3, go up 2 possessions. All right, boys, there it is, man. Barring a miracle, we should come away with the dub. We played a good game, one big mistake, but we battled back from it. We figured something out on defense. That's really what it's about. Somebody's going to have some style of defense they don't like playing against. If you rotate a bunch of different ones, you're going to catch on pretty quickly to what they don't like, and clearly this guy doesn't like the 2-man under. And honestly, again, it makes sense, right? He doesn't have the receivers that can beat man consistently, so finding that defense was really a godsend. We might have been in a really tough spot if we weren't able to find that as quickly as we did. We got safety help this time, although Schooler is no match for Kincaid, who has superstar abilities, by the way. Wow. Good play. Great play right there. All right, I'm going to route commit Kincaid outside, although he might just be getting natural rubs on this play. He goes back to the same. Yeah, well, that's what's happening. Everybody's getting rubbed. It's not a big deal. Again, he needs an onside to win here, so we'll just go zone towards the red zone. Drag our guys in the right spots. Just shade up here, pass commit as well. Hopefully we get slightly better pressure because of it. I'm responsible for everything in the middle here. He goes up the seam, which is, I mean, I guess he has to take some risk there. But Kyle Duggar, little redemption interception for him to close the game out, boys. That one feels good. We get Kyle Williams his dev game. We get the dub over a division rival. So we knock the Bills out of the playoffs most likely. We likely lock up a spot of our own, although again, with the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins to close out our season, none of those are gimmies. We could realistically go 0-3 in those, and if we did go 0-3, if we had 7 losses, I'm not sure we'd make the playoffs. So we got to give it our absolute best going down the stretch. Plus, we just want a better seed in general, right? I mean, but a pretty good game all around. Definitely can't be upset about that one. Honestly, we should be ecstatic about it. I'm not happy enough. It's just, it's late at night, and you know, I was stressed. I was stressed because of the way my defense was aligned in the first quarter. I don't like that shit.